Hello, how are you guys doing today? I missed you so much. So today, you guys, we are doing loaded hot dogs, one of my all-time favorites. Everybody knows that I love anything loaded, especially like a hot dog. We have loaded hot dogs. I have this bread that I have to get rid of. This is potato bread. It's going to be expiring in a couple of days, and I need to go ahead and use it. So I was like, let's go ahead and just do a mukbang for loaded hot dogs and some delicious Bush's baked beans. I'm gonna show you guys, they're on the stove right now. So this is the hot dogs that I'm gonna be using. I normally like to do like sausage when I do my loaded hot dogs, but this is what I had. This is beef, but I only do beef. Like, I only like beef. So I'm about to put these in the air fryer, and we're going to load up the bread with the condiments, the tomatoes, and the onion. So let me go get up. Let me get up real quick. I'm gonna put these in the air fryer, and I'm gonna make sure that they are like almost burnt, because that's, you know, how we do it in a barbecue. I'm gonna make sure they're almost burnt. So I'll be right back. All right, you guys. So our hot dogs are in the air fryer right now. I like to load my hot dogs up with my loaded hot dogs. I have some cheese here, Mexican blend cheese, and I like onions and tomatoes. Some people like jalapenos on there. You can get creative and do it however you want to do it. But we're gonna do some tomato, and I'm just gonna cut these up. You guys, I have done Sonora dogs, I have done loaded dogs, I have done all kinds of dogs on my channel because I just love it. I just love me a good loaded dog. I actually just had a loaded hot dog not too long ago from, where did I get that from? Way Back? Was it Way Back Burger? Oh my god, that thing was banging, y'all. Banging. Yeah, I shared it on Instagram. But how are you guys doing? Do you guys like loaded hot dogs and stuff like that? I mean, I just, ever since I was a little girl, I just loved hot dogs. Like, but I like beef hot dogs. I don't like chicken hot dogs or pork hot dogs or anything like that. And I'm just dicing these up. And you can fry the onions up if you want to, or you can leave them raw. I prefer mine raw on my loaded dog. And I was just like, let me just show them how I like doing mine. The Bush's baked beans, I got the Bush's baked beans with the barbecue. It's the Bush baked beans as barbecue with barbecue sauce in it or something like that. But what I did was I put it on the stove, take it, you know, open up the can, put it in this pot, put it on the stove, and I like to add mustard in mine, a little bit of sugar or brown sugar, and I add more barbecue sauce to it. And you also can add, fry up some hamburger meat and put it in the baked beans like that as well. That's delicious as well. So now that we got our onions done, okay, so that's here. Now we have our bread. Like I said, I went to the grocery store, I think last week or so, and I bought this bread, and I was like, oh gosh, I have to eat this bread before it goes bad. But we have 5 hot dogs, and we have 8 rolls. Now, is anybody else bougie when it comes to condiments? I know I am. Now, I'm not bougie when it comes to mustard. I feel like mustard, it don't really matter to me. But I have to have Hellmann's mayonnaise, real mayonnaise. I do not like Miracle Whip. And I have to have Heinz ketchup. I don't like any other kind of ketchup. I don't want no other kind of ketchup. If it's an emergency and I just have to have some type of ketchup, depending on the kind of ketchup it is, I will probably go without it. Or if I can, I think Hunt's would be next. I can do Hunt's, but I prefer Heinz all day, every day. And I'm gonna take that one away because that bread is like open. So for my loaded hot dogs, I like to add mayonnaise, mustard, and ketchup. And I put the onions and the tomatoes on top. And then I add the cheese, the Mexican blend cheese. I don't like when the bread is like open like that. I don't like that. Sometimes they don't do a good job at cutting this bread right. I don't like that. Okay. Our hot dogs are in there making a whole bunch of noise. They're in the air fryer, so they don't take long to cook anyway, but I'm gonna leave them in there while I put my mayonnaise and stuff on. So it definitely has to be real mayonnaise for me. I do not like no other kind. I am definitely a bougie condiment person, for sure. Let's put the mayonnaise in there. You can put whatever you want on yours. You can put barbecue sauce on yours. Literally whatever you like. This is how I like mine. Okay. I'm just gonna smooth that out a little bit better. I'm so excited. This is gonna be so good. And I told you guys that my baked beans are on the stove. Okay, so we got our bread with the mayonnaise in it. Now let's go get our hot dogs. Hold on. Here are our hot dogs. They have expanded. They're burnt just like I want them. This is how they look in the air fryer. With cheese on it, so the cheese would be nice and melted.
So I'm just going to add it. This thing is so big. Oh, they expand so much. So yummy.
So I'm gonna do some onion. Sprinkle some onion here. Oh my gosh, you guys, I'm so excited. I'm so excited. Some people call these like a Chicago dog. I mean, I guess it depends. I don't like relish. So I think Chicago dogs have relish on theirs. I don't like relish, so. And then we're gonna add some tomato. Ooh, my goodness, yes. And we used all of that. That was perfect. Okay. My grandfather actually used to have a hot dog stand, which is another reason why I love hot dogs so much. It reminds me of my grandfather. Now I'm gonna add some mustard. Now we need some ketchup. This ketchup comes out fast. I gotta be careful. Woo! And it's ready. It's ready, you guys. I'm so excited. All right, let me set up. Let me go get the baked beans and I'll be right back. All right, you guys, we are ready. We have the setup ready. Everything is nice and clean. I have the baked beans back here. This is Bush's baked beans. This is the barbecue flavor. I took it out of the can, put it on the stove. Added some more barbecue sauce, some brown sugar, and some mustard. And that's how I like my baked beans, and they're very, very delicious. You guys know that Frank's and baked beans, hot dogs and baked beans is a staple. It's like a struggle meal. Hot dogs and baked beans, Frank's and baked beans. Me and my sister grew up on that and we love it. And some people call it a struggle meal, but I mean, it's delicious. But I mean, I had to do my loaded hot dog and my baked beans. And I might add some of the baked beans on top. So I don't know. But let me go ahead and say my blessing before we get started. Dear God, thank you so much for this food that I'm about to receive. Please let it be nourishment to my body. Thank you for providing food for me. I ask that you bless the ones who don't have. Amen. Alrighty, so let's get into it, you guys. I'm excited to taste the first bite. I'm gonna let you guys have a bite. If you like any of this that I have on here, definitely have a bite. All right, let's get into it. Ridiculous. Right, it's so good. Let me add a little bit of the baked beans on top of this, because I know that's gonna be banging too. Mmm. 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 You guys, it's really that good. Mmm. I don't like relish, so I never put that on my hot dogs. Mmm. Yum. Y'all, oh my gosh, that is so good. And in my opinion, I feel like you can make any baked beans good. But in my opinion, Bush's absolutely has the best baked beans. They're so good. The mustard makes it taste so good. So how are you guys doing today? I hope you guys are doing amazing. Are you guys loving these everyday videos, honey? Your girl is back, okay? Your girl is back. Your girl is back, okay? Honey. Ooh. Oh gosh, yes. You guys, I'm not kidding. It's really that good. And I love it messy like that. It's so crazy. I love a messy burger and a messy hot dog, but I don't know, it's weird. I don't like getting my hands dirty when it comes to like some seafood. It's so weird. Let me know down below what your favorite childhood meal was growing up. Hot dogs was absolutely one of my favorite meals growing up, and my sister to this day. But as we got older, my mom elevated. Okay, so my favorite was hot dogs. I just love hot dogs and I love bread. Still to this day, that was one of my things. And then, excuse me, and then of course we had hot dogs and baked beans. But the hot dogs go inside of the baked beans. But then my mom elevated it and did kielbasa and baked beans. And my sister loves that. That's her favorite meal. We never grew up on like I'm sorry, you guys. We never grew up on, hold on, y'all. Okay. I had to calm down for a second. Mookie? Okay. We never grew up on like Hamburger Helper and stuff like that. I just always remember having hot dogs and baked beans, kielbasa and baked beans, ramen. That's why when I got older, I'm sorry, you guys. I'm still a little bit shaky. I'm all right, though. Everything's fine. My cat is outside right now. He likes being outside. And in this area, there is vultures. And one of the vultures tried to come down and I guess scare him. I thought he was scared of him. But he's actually not scared of him. He will protect his mommy if need be. And it must have, when I looked over there and I did the gas, he was trying to attack the bird because the bird had came down. And those birds are so big, they're so black, and they're scary looking. And they haven't been here in a while, but they come every once in a while. But I think when they saw Orion, I guess they thought it's something to eat or something. I don't know. But yeah, that's what that was. It scared me. I don't even remember what I was saying. But yeah, I said when I got older, I was not going to be doing any ramen, and I was going to stay away from a lot of the foods that we grew up on. Of course, that's what my mom could afford. She was a single mother, and you know, nobody's complaining. She's doing the best that she can to feed her children, you know, in the 90s. So she did the best that she could. But when I got older, I said, I'm not eating no more ramen noodles. I'm not eating oodles and noodles. I'm not eating cup noodles. I'm not eating nothing out of a box. And it's so funny that this is what I do for a living. Like, I eat for a living because, you know, it's amazing. Humble beginnings, you know what I mean? Like, not going from not being able to afford certain food and then now you're eating gourmet and you can eat whatever you want. That's truly a blessing, you understand? Coming off of food stamps, government assistance and stuff like that. And one thing that I really do appreciate about my mom is, yes, she was on stamps. Yes, she was a single mom. Yes, she needed the government to help us, stuff like that. But she was never that type of woman that wanted to stay on government assistance. Like, she used it as a stepping stone, which that's what it's for. But some people stay on it for years. They're okay with getting their check or whatever every month, $200 check every month, and don't have no hopes and dreams, and are okay with living that lifestyle. You know, nobody's frowning, looking down on it, because we all have a story. We all have, some of us, you know, have a story, humble beginnings, stuff like that. But I just believe in wanting better in your life. You know what I mean? It's not about where you start. It's about your mindset. You understand what I'm saying? You could be from the hood. You could be from anywhere, but it's about your mindset. Your mindset is what's going to get you out of the hood. Your mindset is what's going to get you away from your environment and things like that. Ryan, hold on, you guys. Let me bring him inside. Hold on. Sorry about that, you guys. He still don't even want to come inside. But yeah, it's your mindset that's what's going to help you in anything. You change your mind, you change your reality. You know, I'm a big believer in that. My story is powerful. One day I will share my story with you. I've shared a lot with you guys, but one day I'm really going to share my story with you guys. And that's why I tell you guys, I'm no better, I'm no different, I'm none of that. You know what I mean? I'm just a regular girl who decided that I want to take my talents, my gifts, and I want to do something with it. You know, even when I was working, you know, people will be like, dang, like, you're just so, like, it's just something about you, like, you're just so different. Like, I feel like you deserve to be, like, you shouldn't be doing this type of job. And that's why I was so miserable. I was so miserable because I knew that there was so much more to me, my personality. I had so much more to offer than to just be, you know, sitting behind a desk. Now, if that's what you want to do, hey, everybody has different dreams. Everybody has different goals. But I know for me, I wanted to do more than just, I know that I was more than that. You know what I mean? I'm creative. I can sing. I can dance. I can do makeup. Like, I can do all types of stuff. I'm very, like, it's ridiculous. That's just taps into their creativity. Some people don't have creativity. Some people are more, you know, book smart or whatever. I was average student, whatever. Just did everything I did the best I could to get by, but I'm thriving in art. I'm thriving in, you know, creativity. That was my thing. Well, if you're young watching this and you don't know what you want to do with your life, it's not a rush, it's not a race. You're not supposed to know what you want to do with your life. You're not supposed to have it all figured out by 18. You're not supposed to have it all figured out by 22. You know what I mean? There's people still trying to figure it out. And, you know, you can always fail and keep on getting back up. Just keep on getting back up. Keep on getting back up. That's the key. That's the key in this. But yeah, you guys, I have such a story. I can't wait to share my story with you. I know a lot of you guys think, wow, you've already shared so much. What else can you share? I actually haven't shared a lot. I've shared a lot, but I actually haven't shared a lot. So, as I said before, like, I'm not ashamed of anything that I've ever been through. Nobody can shame me of anything that I've ever done, anything that I've ever said, like, it's all a part of my story. Life is, and I'm learning new things every day. Life is a journey. It really is. It's a journey to the rest of the day you pass away. It's a journey till you take your very last breath. And that's the beauty of life. You don't have to, nobody has a handbook on, you know, how to live life perfectly, because it's impossible. It is impossible. But yeah, you can make it out of anything if you believe in your heart. And the thing, the biggest thing is you gotta want better. You gotta want better for yourself. And it just goes back to what I was saying a while ago. When you start leveling up and you start doing things for yourself and putting yourself in a position of greatness, people gonna be saying, oh, who you think you are? Oh, now you Hollywood now. Oh, this, oh, that. You gotta tune all that out. If that's what you think that I am, then that's fine. Believe and feel whatever you want to feel. But it's your life at the end of the day. And you can't let people drag you down. You can't let people bring you down. Because they will. They absolutely will. And then before you know it, you stuck in wherever you're at. Singing woulda, coulda, shouldas. I mean, think about it. Think about making it out the hood. You understand? If you can relate to what I'm saying. Think about making it out of anything that you've made it out of. You go back to that place. Go back to your hood. Go back to where you're from. You're going to see the same people doing the same thing. Childhood friends you grew up with. You're going to see them doing the same thing. You know. And they looking at you like, wow, like they really made it. Or wow, like, you know, they wanted better for their life. Always want better for yourself. Always want better for yourself. Always want better for your life. Yes, you're going to make mistakes. But always want better. Always desire better. I can never be content. Like, I'm not. When I tell you guys, I'm so driven. Like, that's why it's so important to have like-minded friends. Like-minded people around you. Because you are as successful as the people that you have around you. And sometimes you have to stand alone. If you don't have anybody that's doing anything that you want to do, baby, you might just have to stand by yourself. You might have to walk this journey alone until you attract the people that are for you. You understand? You will attract the way. But it is a lonely road. Success is a lonely road. But it's so worth it. It's so worth it to actually be proud of yourself and be like, you know what? I did it. I made it. I didn't give up on myself. I'm a fighter. I'm determined. And I tell people all the time, I'm that type of person who can literally lose everything. And you give me 6 months, give me a few months, you wouldn't know that I lost anything. It's that fighter's mentality. It's that drive. It's that determination. Not waiting on a handout. Not waiting for nobody to do nothing for you. Not waiting on nobody to give you the biggest head start of your life. Not waiting. No, I'm going to put myself on. That's my mentality. I'm not waiting for nobody to put me on. I'm not waiting for a sponsorship. I'm not waiting. I'm going to put myself on. I am the sponsorship. I am the opportunity. You understand what I'm saying? That's the mindset that you have to have. Get up and start doing your stuff, you guys. Get up and start living your life, living your best life. No matter what that is. No matter what that looks like to you. You deserve to be happy in every way. You deserve to be happy in every way. You deserve to live your best life and not feel bad about anything. I want y'all to really do that. Whew. You guys, I am full. I'm gonna eat a couple more bites of my baked beans. But yes, those loaded dogs are filling. I'm gonna wrap them up, and I might eat them later. I might not. Probably not, cause I eat once a day. But I'm definitely saving these baked beans. These baked beans are delicious. So banging. But I love each and every one of you. I want you all to be happy. I want you all to live your best life, follow your dreams. I've been saying that for 4 years now. And I mean that. I really do mean that. Use your talents. Use your God-given gifts. Anything. Some of y'all watching this right now are the next app creator. Some of you guys are the next game creator. The next big thing. You guys, some of y'all are sitting on some inventions that we need. You know what I mean? But you gotta believe that you can actually do it. You gotta believe in yourself. Nobody's gonna believe in you at first. That's how it is. That's why you keep it to yourself. Don't get so excited and start sharing everything to everybody. And you start running your mouth. And then you got people putting, you know, their negative mindset, their negative opinion. And, you know, words are very powerful. And that's why you have to be careful when you say, oh, I'm getting ready to do this. Or, oh, I'm doing this. I'm about to start this. I'm about to start that. People can speak negative on your stuff and curse, like, before you know it, you wondering why you can't get it off the ground, or this is the problem, or whatever. They done cursed it. They done put their nasty mouth on your stuff that you got going on. And now you got all this negative energy on your stuff. It's sacred. What you got going on, your next move, that's sacred. That's law. That is law. You never tell nobody what you about to do. That's a law, baby. And apply it to your life. Work in secret. Work in silence. You want to start a weight loss journey? Work in silence. Don't tell nobody, oh, I'm getting ready to lose weight. No, just, you don't have nothing to prove to nobody. Prove it to yourself. They'll see the results when you start losing weight. They'll see the results. Prove it to yourself of what you can do. Because I'm saying people that don't believe in you, once you actually start doing it, they're going to be scratching their head asking you how you did it. They're going to be scratching their head saying, oh my God. They're going to be telling other people, oh my God, I remember, you know, when she was, you know, she stayed away for 6 months. She wasn't talking to nobody. We thought he was, you know, acting crazy. Something was wrong with him. He or she just, you know, stayed to themselves. Yes. And then you pop out. Then you pop out, baby. Pop out. Hibernate. Go hibernate. You don't got to be in nobody's face 24/7, honey. You ain't missing nothing at no club. You're not missing nothing at no lounge. You're not missing nothing, sweetie. It's going to always be there. That stuff is going to always be there. You're not missing nothing. You ain't missing a thing. I promise you, you're not missing nothing. You got to be at the club every weekend. Got to be doing this. Got to be doing that. You don't have, you're not missing anything. I promise. Make memories. Start grinding. Start doing your stuff. You know what I'm saying? Even when y'all don't see me, I'm still grinding. Even when I'm always grinding. I'm always doing something. I'm always working. I'm always thinking about the next thing. What am I going to do next? You know what I'm saying? I'm always thinking about the next thing. And you know what they say, an idle mind is a devil playground. That's the realest thing. It really is. And stop hanging around people that don't want nothing out of life. Stop hanging around people that all they want to do is gossip all day long. And they don't have nothing going on with their life. They living in their miserable house, miserable relationship. They want to sit and gossip about you all day long. And they living in their miserable house. House probably ain't even clean. Bathroom dirty. You know, kid got a snotty nose, pamper running around in the house with their pamper on. Filthy backyard, filthy front yard. Smoking a chain smoker. Smoking 2 packs of cigarettes a day. And those the ones that be sitting there talking about you. Those the ones. They ain't changed their baby's pamper in God knows how long. Imagine you taking advice from somebody like that. Like, honestly, like, think about it. It's comical, right? Imagine taking advice from somebody like that. Imagine somebody like that. What I just said. Somebody that smoked 2-3 packs of cigarettes a day. You know, sit home all day, don't go outside, ain't washed their behind, and God knows how long ain't cleaned their house, and God knows how long dishes piled up in their sink. House is filthy. But then they want to tell you what you can do with your life and how you're supposed to live your life and what you can do and what you can't do. Come on now, it don't make no sense. Make it make sense. Don't listen to people like that. Don't listen to people that ain't never accomplished nothing in their own life. Ain't never did nothing. Ain't never been nowhere. Ain't even been outside their own state. Ain't even been outside of their own state. But you want to listen to somebody like that can tell you what you can and can't do. Telling you can't go to college. Telling you can't start a business. Of course you can. Yeah, of course you can't. Because you listening to somebody that don't even have a desire. Don't even know what to do. The person probably can't even read. That person telling you that you can't start a business probably can't even read a sentence, read a paragraph. Come on, y'all. I love you guys so much. I'm so glad that we get to have these talks and we're bonding, and I'm just so happy to be back. Like, I'm so happy to be back. I love you guys. You have me forever. We're just going to continue to... You guys got the old Q back. If y'all been following me for all this time, she's back and she's better. I'm better than what I was. I'm actually better than what I was when I first started. So you got even better version of Q. I love you guys so much. Thank you for watching today's video. I will see you guys in the next video. Bye. Mwah.